Okay, so basically I wanted to make this video because I wanted to talk about something really interesting, how Google shut down their webmaster tool. More specifically, their the manual requesting for their for indexing your sites. And so if you don't know how it works, usually what happens is you create a website or you create a blog or whatnot, and Google will then crawl your website, right? They'll send the spiders out and crawl your website, and the first thing that usually happens is your website gets indexed. So if you're a new website and you're starting to write blogs for the first time, it's going to take a while for the indexing to happen, right? It's going to take a while for Google to find your website, to even crawl it and index it. But if you sign up, if you create an account with the webmaster tool, you can upload your sitemap. It's all technical stuff. You can upload your sitemap, and then any blog, for instance, that you create, you can take the URL from that blog and you can submit it to the webmaster tool and request indexing, and it'll probably get indexed within a couple hours. So recently, Google decided to shut it down. They temporarily turned it off, which is interesting. Now, some people say they've never even used the webmaster tool before. Uh, that that their stuff gets ranked, it gets indexed, and then eventually ranks. Some people do it, some people don't. And I have to wonder why some people do and some people don't. Or more specifically and more interestingly, Google deciding to shut it down. It's been like a week now or something like that, and it's anticipated to stay down for a while. Why would Google do that? So I think it has a lot to do with or why people use the webmaster tool to index. Probably has a lot to do with you know the keywords that you're trying to rank for, right? Because if you have a blog post that you're writing and you're going for a non-competitive keyword, hopefully it has a lot of volume, and you're going for it's non-competitive, it's you're probably going to rank pretty soon for it. Depending on the niche, of course, and how competitive that keyword is. Obviously, if you have a website that's been around for a while, then basically, you've got some authority in whatever niche you're writing about, and you'll be able to rank uh, soon as well for even competitive keywords. So why they decided to shut it down? And they say, what do they say? They said they're shutting it down so they can restructure or do something to their infrastructure or whatever. Again, it could take a while for you to rank your stuff. So why do they do that? Who knows? Who knows why Google decided to turn that off? Because it can help, right? If you're going for something if your site is brand new and it's not being found by the algorithm or the spiders or whatever, then it'll be easy for you to just submit that URL for indexing. So now you gotta wait to see what happens. I'm pretty sure there's ways around it. I've seen some stuff online about that, getting around that. I don't know how exactly you do that. I have to do some research and maybe I'll make a video about that. But how you go about getting your URLs or your web pages indexed now, you just gotta write good content, I guess. Put out some good content and and put out a lot of content consistently if you want Google to find your content and index it and then eventually rank it in the search engines. Of course, everyone's trying to get on page one. That's the only reason anyone tries to rank is to get on page one. No one goes to page two, and very little people go to page two, and no one probably ever goes further than that. So what's the point? But there's a lot of reasons why people probably request manual indexing, but I think mainly it has to do with trying to, get Google to find you and eventually index your content so you can start gaining some traffic. Although there's a lot of ways to drive traffic to your content if you set it up right. Um, you know, you can use paid traffic to send to your website, and if you set up the website properly or in a particular way, then you'll be able to convert if you're looking for conversions, whatever the case is. But that's, again, go deeper into another video. This is just a rant video I'm putting out. I just read some information here about that. Saw what was going on with the Google Webmaster Tool, and I thought it was interesting. Thought I'd make a video about it. So if you have a blog, I would do some research. I have a blog as well. I have a website. Like I said, there's other ways of getting traffic to your website and eventually monetizing that traffic in some way. But just hang in there, I guess I should say. Just hang in there, and hopefully next couple weeks they'll turn it back on and you can start indexing your URLs for your web pages. For me, Google's doing something. There's a reason why. They're not, I don't think it has anything, to do with a department or something like that, or something internally going on. Who knows? It could be that, but my mind is saying, it has something to do with something else. It's got to be something else going on with that whole thing of turning it off, because I don't get it. I don't understand why you would do that unless they have an issue with the amount of manual requesting that's going on or whatever. There's a reason behind it. So, I'd go online and do some research, find out what's going on with that, find out if there's ways around it, and just be patient. Make sure you go out and write good content, create good content. Write lengthy blogs and blog posts, and make sure that you're when it comes back, you have some content to put out there. And it might be all good. Maybe it's just some sort of glitch, maybe just something. Every company goes through these ups and downs. They all do. So perhaps that's what it is, and then in a couple weeks it'll come back and we'll all be ready. So like I said, just create good content and put it out there, and hopefully that you'll be able to have access to the Webmaster Tool again, because I plan on using it as soon as it comes back. Yep, no doubt. But that's it. This is just a rant video. Most of my videos are not going to be like this. I probably will make some videos like this all off and on, depending on what the topic is. It's late at night, as you can see. About to go to bed in a few minutes, but I just thought I'd make a video real quick about this because it's an interesting topic. And I'm pretty sure you'll see next couple of days, within the next week, you'll see more content, or maybe you won't. I don't know. But I think it's an interesting topic to talk about, considering the fact that we all rely on Google a lot for generating traffic and driving traffic to our content. Right now, maybe it has to do with Google ads. They might want more ads ran. I don't know. But if you're held up, if you've got a blog out there that's been around for a while, you don't have to worry about it. I'm pretty sure that it's ranking. Anything you put out, Google's going to find it and rank it. But if you're new, I wouldn't worry about it. I wouldn't let this stop you. If you're planning on creating a website and getting it out there, I wouldn't stop that. I would keep moving forward with your plans. And like I said, there's other ways to drive traffic to it. And if it's about monetizing a blog post or blog website, there's a lot of ways around that. Don't let the manual requesting of URLs stop you from monetizing your blog and driving traffic to it. Of course, it's all about conversions too. You drive traffic to it and then you convert that traffic. And there's obviously ways of doing that. Look around on YouTube. And if you're going to do research on YouTube, be careful about who you watch, for real, because a lot of people put out a lot of crap. All right, so I'm going to stop ranting right now. Again, if you're looking to start a blog, start a website, go ahead and start it. Don't worry about stopping. Don't worry about the the algorithm or whatever the URL manual requesting is coming back. They said in a couple weeks. Then you'll be able to submit those URLs back to Google and get your sites indexed. So if you have a blog post, you have plans for getting your blog out there, I'll stick to your plan. Be patient, and I'm sure it'll all turn out well very soon. So thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Subscribe for more videos. And like I said, this is not usually how I'm going to do videos, but I think these are interesting, kind of intimate videos for you to, get up and close. It's not edited with all this stuff. Anyway, subscribe for more videos. I appreciate you watching. Thanks.